For the next couple weeks, we are going to be covering some responsive web layouts. And this week, we are going to be talking about grid view. You are also going to learn concepts and commands to make other things in your page mobile friendly, such as fonts and images and video. So this week's lecture demo and lesson contains quite a bit of information, overview information, plus grid view. So you're going to start with the web-based readings. And there's not all that many of them, but you can see that we get into several different topics related to creating mobile-friendly websites. And then you're going to go through the lecture demo. And so we kind of start out with an overview of what responsive web design is, what a viewport is. And we get into kind of some best practices, and we talk about the font sizes. And then we get into our mobile design layouts, and grid view is the one that we are covering this week. And most students find it fairly easy to use because basically your page is just configured by combining columns, and it's divided into 12. So that's kind of the whole concept, but you can kind of read through here and it will give you a feel for how to work with grid view. And then you're going to go into the textbook assignment. And there's two different pages that you are going to be, or I should actually not call them pages, sites that you are going to be working with. The first one is you're going to take that Acme vertical folder from last week, from lesson 10. You're going to copy the folder and you're going to paste it into this week, lesson 11. And then you are going to modify the CSS. And you are going to be creating a responsive grid out of that page. And the highlighted code in here in yellow is what you are going to be adding to create that. And then you have to go in and edit the different pages because we do have to add column classes to the pages. That is what connects it to this grid view CSS. And so these are the pages that you need to go in and edit by adding a column 3 and column 9. And then you are also going to be adding that class attribute to these pages as well. And then finally, we add the viewport meta tag, which is a mobile-friendly meta tag. It just means that we want our content to adjust to the width of the screen on the device. Then you are going to download this Zen Spa site, and you're going to unzip it, and you are going to make that site mobile friendly. And so as you walk through here, it's got all of the code that you need to do that. And there is a video for both this task and the previous one that explain what you need to do. Once you create the code to make it mobile friendly, you are going to now make it printer friendly because any site that's got a lot of effects like shadow, it's got a lot of graphics, you don't really want all of that to be in the printed page. So how do you fix your printed page? That is what you're going to do next. You're going to create a special CSS page for printing. Okay, and so once you get done with that, we are going to do a little tweaking for SEO. We're going to add description and keywords to our pages, and we are going to add some alt text to our graphics, trying to get our name branding into the page as much as possible. Then finally, you're going to preview those pages in a simulated mobile device, which we can do in Chrome, and then you'll transfer everything. So that is the textbook assignment. The lab assignment, there is an overview video here, but you're basically going to be doing your own grid view page. The content of this page, you will be able to reuse next week when we do CSS grid, and either this page or your CSS grid page, you will be able to use as a foundation for your final project, because this page and the CSS grid page incorporate a lot of the final project requirements into them. So they can certainly be used, as a starting point for the final project. So keep that in mind when you are selecting content for this page. If you have any questions or you run into problems, please let me know, because I am here to help you. And I hope you have fun with this. Most students enjoy doing the responsive layouts.